Good afternoon, children. Welcome back to our online class. I hope that you all are safe at home. Yes? Now, we are going to revise the lesson 6, which I have completed. Okay? That is only temperature we have completed, is it? That we are going to revise because this month last we have exam. Okay? So for that we are going to revise the portions. So today we are going to revise temperature. Okay. So do you have interest to revise the portion? Right. So today we can revise. So if you have book, you can use that now. See, temperature. What is called temperature? What is called temperature? Degree of hotness or coldness of a body or a place is called temperature. The degree of hotness or coldness of a body or a place is called temperature. Next we have learnt one activity, that is one of the question also, book back question. 4th Roman letter, first question, that fully want to write, is it? So what's the question? Describe a simple experiment which can demonstrate that the terms hot and cold, feel them are only relative. So what is the aim? To show that the terms hot and cold, as we feel them, are only relative terms. Materials we need, what and all? 3 glasses hot water, then ice cold water, then water at room temperature. Then method, want to pour hot water at room temperature and ice cold water into the 3 glasses separately. Then keep the 3 glasses side by side on the table with the glass containing water at room temperature in the middle. Dip the index finger in one hand in the ice cold water and that of the other hand in the hot water. Hold the fingers in the warm water for a minute. Then dip both the index fingers into the water at room temperature, which is in the center. Okay. So what you will observe there, ma? The water feels hot. That one finger, the water feels hot. The other it will feels as cold, is it? So what is the conclusion? Why it is? Because the finger that was in ice cold water has become cold, and when it was placed in the water at room temperature, it felt that the water was warm. It's related to the earlier experience of ice cold water. Similarly, the next finger, that is, first we kept in hot water, we feel that is water at room temperature, when we keep it will be like cold. Okay. So this is that activity. Then measurement of temperature we have learned. By which instrument we used to measure temperature? That is thermometer. Is it? Yes. So temperature scales. So we have learned about scales. Is it? What are the 3 scales, temperature scales we have? That is Fahrenheit scale, Celsius scale, and one more is Kelvin scale. Is it? Here we learnt 2 scales. Is it? That is the Celsius scale and Fahrenheit scale. Is it? Yes. Then what is called 1 degree, 2 reference temperature are chosen, and the difference between these 2 temperatures are further broken down into a certain number of divisions. Each division we will call that as 1 degree. Then we have learnt about Celsius scale and Fahrenheit scale. So this scale, Celsius scale, will indicate as degree Celsius. Degree Celsius, the symbol is capital C, is it? Then on this scale, the melting point of pure ice is taken as 0 degree Celsius. Boiling point of pure water will take as upper fixed point, is it? So that is 100 degrees Celsius. So 0 to 100 in Celsius scale. Then the difference between these 2 points is divided into 100 degrees. Then Fahrenheit scale, we will indicate that as degree Fahrenheit. So F is the symbol for Fahrenheit, capital F we will use, is it? Then on this scale, what is the lower fixed point or melting point of pure ice in Fahrenheit? That is 32 degree Fahrenheit, is it? It is starting from 32 degree Fahrenheit, and boiling point of pure water, that is the upper fixed point. We will take that as upper fixed point, is it? So the value is 212 degree Fahrenheit. So it starts from 32 degree Fahrenheit and ends at 212 degree Fahrenheit. So the difference between these 2 points is divided into 180 degrees, is it? Next we have learnt about conversion formulas. Conversion formulas. For the two equations we have learned simple equations. Very important. Okay, so you want to learn these two equations or that formula. Okay, so if F want to find Fahrenheit value, want to find the Celsius value, they will give in the problem. That's what we should. What's the formula? F is equal to C into 9 by 5 plus 32. So if you want to find the value of C, you have the formula 5 into F minus 32 divided by 9, is it? Then example 1 for problem we can see. The remaining everything we want to learn. Okay, how to do you should know. Convert 86 degree Fahrenheit to degree Celsius. F is equal to 86 degree they have given, is it? So you want to find C is equal to 5 into F minus 32 by 9. Simplify, we'll get C is equal to 30 degree. Example 2 problem. The temperature during a hot day in Delhi was 45 degrees Celsius. Express this temperature in degree Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit they asked. So C equal to 45 degree, F is equal to, we want to find. F is equal to, what's the formula? C into 9 by 5 plus 32. So we want to substitute the value of C there and simplify it. We will get F is equal to 113 degree. Is it? So problems and all very important. Okay. So you want to learn. Next we are going to learn about types of thermometer. In that 3 we have learned, is it? Mercury thermometer, alcohol thermometer, then digital thermometer. Mercurial thermometer, it was invented, the first mercury thermometer, that is in 1714 by Gabriel Fahrenheit. Okay. This mercury thermometer is used in the thermometer because of some reasons. Okay. 4 we have learnt, is it? Mercury remains in the liquid state for wide range of temperature. It melts at minus 38.87 degrees Celsius and boils only at 356.58 degrees Celsius. Also it is very easy to see because its color is silvery grey color. It will not stick to glass. The next, fairly uniform rate of expansion for a wide range of temperatures. Then alcohol thermometer. Thermometers using alcohol have some advantage over this mercury thermometers. So for that, what are the reason? This is cheaper. The alcohol is very cheaper and also less harmful than mercury. Alcohol thermometers can measure much lower temperatures up to 115 degrees Celsius than mercury. So main disadvantage is that alcohol thermometers cannot measure temperatures higher than 78 degrees Celsius, whereas mercury thermometers can measure much higher temperatures. Then digital thermometer. This digital thermometers, there is no mercury or alcohol. They contain a thermistor. Okay. The current passing through a thermistor depends on its temperature. Another small device inside a digital thermometer measures the current passing through the thermistor and send this information to LCD. What is LCD? Liquid crystal display. Reading a conventional thermometer. So the thermometer which we used in laboratory is called laboratory thermometer. which we use to check our body temperature are called clinical thermometer. Next we have learnt about laboratory thermometer. It consists of a thin glass tube which is sealed at one end. It is closed at one end, and the other end it has a bulb. The bulb is generally filled with mercury or alcohol. If it is mercury, its color is silvery grey, and that line it will be in silvery grey color, and the line which is in alcohol that is red line. Okay, red color. Then, what is the range of temperatures which a laboratory thermometer can measure? That is from minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. Next, we have learnt two characteristic features of a mercury clinical thermometer. The first one, there is a little arrow showing the normal body temperature. What is the normal body temperature for human being? That is 98.4 or 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. This is the first characteristic feature. Second characteristic feature is there is a constriction or kink in the tube near the bulb. Next we learnt about body temperature of any person with a clinical thermometer. So there are three steps. First, we want to shake the thermometer a few times. For what purpose? It need to, the thermometer, the mercury want to go below the normal body temperature. Okay, for that is normal mark. Okay, that is 98.4 or 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. No, so that below want to move. That's what we are shaking. Second point step is place the thermometer in the armpit or under the tongue of the person whose temperature is to be taken, and we want to wait for 2 minutes. Then after 2 minutes we want to take out the thermometer and read the temperature where the silver line ends. Okay, then keep the thermometer at your eye level for an accurate reading and measure it. Okay, next, some precautions that we want to follow while handling a mercury clinical thermometer, so that we can see. Now first point, wash the thermometer well and dip it in the antiseptic liquid before and after using it. Then while we are handling the thermometer, do not hold in that bulb part. Okay, then while we are using that thermometer, we should be careful because it is glass, made of glass, is it? That will break easily. If it break, there inside mercury is there, it is a toxic substance. So these three precautions we should follow. Okay, we should follow these precautions while we are using mercury clinical thermometer. Next, some questions we have mark our sheets I have given. Everything want to learn properly. Okay, so from this also questions will be there, so learn properly. So revise all those. Thank you, children.